Welcome to Staffing Stories. I'm your host, Andy Moss, and we're on episode 27.
Wow.
It's amazing.
That happened quickly.
I know. I feel like I just started this yesterday, but I'm here with a big announcement. Mr. Rob Mann is our newest 3D IQ employee, and I know a lot of you know Rob, and you've seen him at every staffing function that out there known, but we're happy to have you, and I want to know a little bit more about you, and I want you to introduce yourself to our...
to the audience.
Yeah, to the audience.
Hey, hi, audience.
Our big audience.
Hey, audience. My name is Rob Mann. I am the Director of Sales and Marketing here at 3D IQ now. Super excited to be working with a solution that's looking to modernize how we go to market, aka sell things and market your candidates, how you get more placements. We call it supercharging sales and 3xing placements, but we don't need to be super technical on the episode. My background is I was a high school teacher. They froze my salary for 3 years. It was a Catholic school in Miami, and I decided I need to make money. And I went into staffing and recruiting, doing locum staffing. So it's temporary physicians. I don't like selling objects. I like helping people. And it was really cool to work in staffing because it's the best thing to sell, I guess, is you have people who are looking for work, and you have people who are looking for talent, and you help everybody out. So it's my favorite type of sales. So really excited about that. I did that for 5 years. Worked at a really large firm. Then went to a really small firm and grew that office in 4 years from about 4 guys sitting in a Regis suite to about 35 people in a penthouse office in Miami, which was pretty sweet. And then went to Bullhorn. Learned a lot, learned a ton about sales and SaaS, and continued to grow and learn about it. And then obviously I was part of the team that was acquired at Herefish. I did way too many. I did way too much while we were at Herefish, but it was really good. It was a really great learning experience. I've been bouncing around the industry, helping people to either figure out their go-to-market strategy, how to sell, where the product needs to go. But it's nice to come into a place that has a great product and is just looking to talk more about it. And then obviously, sales is everything right now, right? It's according to the grid report by Bullhorn, it's going to be the 3rd most important priority. Digital transformation is still the number 1. And because I was part of the Herefish team, I know that 3D IQ is built to be utilized in the ecosystem of Bullhorn itself very strongly. So,
and I think everybody knows us as kind of like the digital resume, but with our new skill marketing product, I mean, we fit right into the sales, and that's what we're all after.
Well, there's this is the way I always think about it, right? Like, if you have really good recruiters, they're going to get good talent.
Absolutely.
What happens if you track your growth or your revenue each month, or your placements each month or each quarter, and you grade your candidates, right? We just talked about this.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't place the majority of your A talent or your B talent? Like, what are you doing with them? You're attracting great talent. You're spending money to attract that great talent. They're in the system, but you don't know what to do with them. And you're clearly showing that, like, hey, if we're only placing 15%, 10% of those A candidates that we attract, it's not really a great use of your budget of attracting great talent and having these recruiters. So we need to do better at, if you have A talent, B talent in your system and you've identified it, you need to go to market with them, and you need to be better at it.
You need to turn your recruiters into sales reps, basically.
Everyone's in sales.
They're working 40, 50 hours a week talking to...
Everyone's in sales. When a recruiter tells me they're not in sales, they just don't understand sales. So.
And I think that's where we missed the mark. And with 3D IQ, we're trying to solve that with our skill marketing tool. And we're not just the resume guys. We're here to make sales.
Yeah, and I think we're about understanding the ecosystem, understanding how Bullhorn or any ATS works, especially with automation and analytics. If you think about the way e-commerce is broken down, it's very much driven on behavior, which is a function of data analytics and capturing data. So if you're not able to capture when someone viewed a profile and then schedule and then have an automated follow-up if they haven't responded, you're falling behind, right? Like, this is stuff that we all have gotten abandoned cart email. Hey, Rob, you put a bunch of stuff in your cart at this website and you didn't buy it. Like, go do something with it. You need to be able to do that, right? You need to be able to send timely follow-ups when someone views something. We've all used DocuSign, or most people have used DocuSign, I would imagine. And when Andy opens my contract, right?
Yep.
I want to call him or email him a couple hours later or right after to be like, hey, do you have any questions? I just saw you open this. Those are kind of things that 3DIQ allows you to do on both the skill marketing side, but also the submission side. Because we're not going to put that product to bed. That solution is super strong.
Yes.
Again, digitizing the way that you go to market with your talent in your staffing business.
Generating sales is the number one goal of any staffing and recruiting agencies. It is a passion of mine. Obviously, running a staffing company is like, how can I get more out of my database and the work my recruiter working hard every single day? And it's easy to get a wreck when you have what?
Great talent.
Candidate. So that's what we're trying to do. And I'm glad Rob is with us and we're excited. And, passion is hard not to see in this guy.
Yep. And I told Andy I wouldn't sing it, but Rocky Top.
Yeah.
You've always been, what is it?
You got to learn the song.
You got to sing the rest of it.
No. We'll
get on this. We're working on it, guys. I
Go
promise
Vols.
you. I can't believe you did not sing the rest of that song.
Rocky Top is in our blood.
All right. Thanks, guys.